Hey guys, it's me again, Ron Williams. Welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. Listen, I have 3 questions. I'm going to answer all 3 of those questions in one video. One question was, how can I get the V-taper? Another question was, how can I look bigger and still weigh less? Now, the third question, how can I sculpt my body to give it the appearance that I want it to have? So with that being said, I just want to use this for an example. And I want to show you something that's very, very simple. And actually, it's not as hard as it might seem. Especially if you use the right exercises. And I'm going to show you the right exercises. So what we want to do is we want to build a V-taper, starting with the shoulders. Shoulders here, going down. Shoulders here, going down. Developing this V-taper. Now, with the V-taper, this is a very masculine look. So this is the back. We want to build the lats and we want to build the shoulders to give this appearance. And even though this person is actually going to weigh less, they appear to look bigger, stronger, and more masculine. Let's go to it. Okay, here we go. We're only going to put 1/4 of an inch, just 1/4 of an inch on this guy's shoulders. So we take his shoulders out and we put just 1/4 of an inch on those shoulders. There we go. And at the same time, you'll notice that he's losing some of the body fat. So as he loses the body fat, his shoulder tapers in. So there's actually less here. But it gives his shoulder a rounded look. So we look over here and we look here. Which one looks more masculine and which one is more preferable? Okay, we look at his waist. We're looking for this V shape. We look at his waist. He's carrying a little bit here. We want to get rid of that. And we notice that his lats are not giving that V taper. So we need to lose some of the body fat that's here. Build maybe another 1/4 of an inch right there and coming down, getting rid of those love handles and the extra body fat that lies there. So now this is more of what we're looking at. Now when you look at this side and you look at this side, not a huge difference, but at the same time, a huge difference. Look at how his shoulders taper. Look at how his lats taper in to give that V shape. That's what we want to accomplish. I'm going to show you how to do that with using the body sculpting exercises. Come on, let's go. Okay guys, I'm going straight to it. The best exercise to build that V shape on the lats is the pull-ups. This is the grandpa of building your back. Now, when you're doing the pull-ups and you're working on building your lats, couple things I want you to concentrate on. One is you want to make sure it's overhand, just like this. If it's underhand and you're pulling your body up, it's more bicep. But you're going out here and you're pulling with the lats. So the first movement is not here with the arms, but the first movement is lats. Ooh, arms are still straight. You see that? Arms are still straight. So watch this set. Here we go. I'm only going to do 5 just to show you how to do it. So you're starting here, coming up. 1. Look at that first movement. 2. Again. 3. Come on. 4. One more time. All the way up. Boom. The idea is not to get the chin over the bar, but to pull your chest towards the bar. Up. Ooh. Because you're forcing those lats to contract. That's the first exercise that's going to give you that V-taper. Now, to finish off that V-taper, we want those shoulders. So, let's go to a shoulder exercise. Let's do it. Okay, guys, we're going to do lateral raises, and I'm going to tell you why. With the lateral raises, what we're trying to accomplish now is building the arc on those shoulders. This muscle group is made in an arc, and the best way to build that arc is to work that muscle group in an arc. You notice as I'm standing here, you'll see the shoulders, if they were straight down without that small arc right there, you wouldn't really be able to see the contouring lines of the shoulder. So as I turn to the side and I'm lifting, I'm forcing that elbow all the way up. I'm not pulling with my wrist, but I'm leading with the elbow, forcing that shoulder to do the work. Looks like this. Notice at the top, my elbows, wrist, and shoulders are even. Also notice there's no jerking, but a slight pause at the top. Building those shoulders. Now what that's going to do, it's going to give me that arc, building that 1/4 inch that I was talking about. Now the next exercise is the rear delt, because after you build that arc, you're looking at it from the back. You want to be able to see those rear delts. When you're doing laterals, be very, very careful not to allow the elbows to go back. You want the elbows to stay slightly in front of the shoulder, right here. The moment you go back, you have all 3 areas of the shoulders working. We want to isolate those rear delts. Here we go. So you're pulling and you're going all the way back, but it's a rounded movement. Remember, we're building that V taper from the shoulders, not just the lats, but from the shoulders all the way down. Because guys, think about it. If you had this huge back, and you had the V taper and these small shoulders, it would take away from the appearance. So I want you to try that. The next 7 workouts, when you're working your back, when you're working your shoulders, implement that thought process and let me know within the next 2 months how that works out for you. Boom!
What you want?